Forever. circus, people in the zoo. They are the same, they are not civilized. That is one. 3% government cannot fulfill. 2%, 1%, government cannot fulfill. Individuals, no more for them, no more Nigeria. Everywhere, scatter, everywhere, now Biafra all the way. Now Biafra all the way. Alright, now Biafra all the way. Biafra all the way. This one no be available. This one no be this one no be available. This one no be we say no more Nigeria. Now Biafra all the way. You need to hear this, you need to see this. You need to testify. No more companies, no more lights, no more streets. You need to hear this, you need to see this. You need to testify. You need to hear this, you need to see this. You need to testify. You need to hear this, you need to see this. You need to testify. Those politicians, they're human beings moving like tiger. Individuals must some die. Whoa, no more road, also take line. They are lions, moving with calm. Individuals must some die. Whoa, no more freedom, no more speech. We are dying day by day. Those politicians, they are more the rules. Individuals suffer a loss. We are dying day by day. The world can hear us now. We are calling out for you. The world sees something right. The world sees something now. The world sees something right. The world sees something. The world sees something right. We need to hear your voice. We need to hear your voice. We need freedom now. We need to go. We need a Biafra restoration. We want to hear your voice. We need a Biafra restoration. We need to hear your voice. All over the world, we want to hear your voice. We are calling out for you. We want to hear your voice. We need a freedom. We need a Biafra. And this is our time. This is our right. This one, no more Nigeria. Now Biafra all the way. This one, no be available. This one, no more Nigeria. Now Biafra. This one, no be available. This one, no more Nigeria. Now Biafra all the way. This one, no be available. This one, no more Nigeria. Now Biafra.
Yes, once again, good evening, fellow Biafrans, lovers of freedom, men and women of goodwill, conscious people, wherever you are all over the world. This is Radio Biafra Extra for the avoidance of doubt, a live broadcast on this very fateful day, the 20th day of the month of August, the year of Chukwukikabiama 2019. We are streaming live through Radio Biafra London, being anchored by the Deputy Leader of the Indigenous People of Biafra, Mazi Uchiuka Fomefo. He is from Abatete. Abatete is in Anambra, and Anambra State is Biafra land. Mazi Uchiuka Fomefo is the man who have assured us that he will not allow the heart of this project to see corruption. He's standing in the deputizing capacity on behalf of our Supreme Leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is from Afari Beku. Afari Beku is in Umuahia. Umuahia is in Abia State. He is the man who stood up for the collective interest of the Biafran people. For almost 60 years now, nobody has been able to do that. The director of Radio Biafra as well as the Biafran television, the one and the only man that commands the loyalty of the Biafran people. And I'm George Onyibe. I am from Aboa Boys in Delta State, and Delta State is Biafra land. We must move ahead to acknowledge the Almighty Creator, Chukwu Kikabiama himself, if who has set our feet upon this path that we must follow. And so in my humble way, I say to him tonight, Anye na jage mao, nihina imara mai, ihunanya nenage, ubiomage, ojuru anyanya dadio, inwe gembangwe, odi onye dekage, ebo alpha no omega. Anye nene na asena edemao. You see, we must continue. Tonight, without wasting much of our time, our topic is simple. The origin of the saboteurs and the reason why they must be stopped. You know, the segment before this one, I simply say, know thyself. Some words are very short, but they convey deep meanings. If only we can begin to apply our wisdom to reasoning. When you see people coming out everywhere, what do they call him? Is it Loretta or not here? She was all over the media, Nigerian Gota media. She was everywhere. And she was saying, now, if a German did not arrest IPOB and prosecute them, it shows that Nigeria is more safe than German. That is what she said. It's trending. Oh, Nigeria is more secure. It's more safe than Germany. And then we watch them. And people will call already, yes, it's a welcome development. Of course, that thing they did to Ekweremadu, they cannot even do it here in Nigeria. Of course, that is the truth. But in the other hand, what did we do to Ekweremadu? Now you see the two sides of the coin. Oh, don't you know that Nigeria is more secure than German? But is there Boko Haram in Germany? Is there Fulani headsmen in Germany? Does the police in German road collect bribe? They may not be that good. But believe me, if we are half of what they are, and then Africa will be the heaven on earth we all dream for. And so when you begin to listen to the way they analyze issue, if you can reason, you see the depth of wickedness in the heart of man. All of a sudden, in less than 72 hours, just a slight tapping, politeness. Ah, Oga, you have been serving as a senator more than 12 years now. A decade on, there is no road to your village, Oga. Here, they don't cook yam here. This yam is meant for the village now, Oga. We cannot allow you to do that here. He insulted the Biafran people by putting on Nigerian terrorist flag and coming to Biafran meeting. It is an insult to us as a people. He has not been treated the way he deserves. But I say, may God be with those of you in Germany who understand that we have to be polite and maintain peacefulness at all times. Because they were kind, they were peaceful. They told this Nigerian man, leave Biafran ground. But of course, he's going to tell us he's a senator, they owns Nigeria, he's a chairman, and just polite address. In the past 72 hours or thereabout, is trending on social media. And then those of you who still can reason will see the level of hypocrisy and wickedness. A community in Odi was burnt down. It's not trending in Nigerian newspaper. All those people yapping, nobody is talking about it. As we are speaking now, Ogoni is under, which grammar do I use? You know, Nigerian army are the Boko Haram, they deceive. They are reducing the population of Ogoni. Though I didn't understand what the Ogoni brother was saying, but hopefully he talked about the killing in Ogoni. It's not trending. but you may not know why. I think I have information I not yet verified anyway, that Jubri have removed Onochie Loretta. But would they ever learn? Would they ever learn? Now, there is another person, Ume, as they call him. He said that if Willie Obiano if anybody touch Willie Obiano in America, Victor Ume, if you touch Willie Obiano in America, he's going to kill all of us. And then, when you want to reason and analyze what is going on, it's unbelievable. Victor Ume should be about 3.5 feet tall. And then he's threatening a whole nation. But let's look at it. Who are these people? Who are these people? If you don't know where they are coming from, certainly you think they are fighting for you. They are not fighting for you. Nigeria has gotten used to the giving news. Yes, we thank God today, according to Vanguard, 1,000 Nigerians died. We just thank God it's not up to the one that died last week. And then they open the line. And then people start calling. Yes, God is faithful. You know, we prayed. God reduced the population. How long? How long? What is their population? That is why when I see Nigerian army doing Operation Python dance, show of force, ego eye, crocodile tears, crocodile smile, I pity them, because it will get to all of them at the right time. What is their population? You can gather all the mercenaries in Africa, bring them to Biafra land. When the time comes, we shall know. But you must understand, you must know where these saboteurs come from. And I believe you must know the reason why they must be stopped. Let us go back as much as we can remember them. They've always been saboteurs even before this time. But the saboteur in Biafra land, Yoruba have saboteur, Hausa have saboteur. But their saboteur have been promoted. Their saboteur has advanced. Their saboteur have moved ahead. And then they tell you, Oduduwa first before any other thing. Then the Fulani will tell you, Fulani first before any other thing. But the saboteurs in Biafra land, they go to North. And then they tell you Northerners first before you people. They call us name. We are miscreant. We are hooligans. We are rascal. Ikulimadu say the people who attack him, they have taken drug or under the influence of alcohol. But one day, they will understand the difference between the beating of a gentle IPOB with those who have taken Ogogoro. Because at the right time, we go shibaba all of una. All of una, we go shibaba una. You can back while you can. You are a dog. Back, it's your turn. Whoa, 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 whoa. We will deal with IPOB. You come back, it's your time. But of course, there is time for everything. There is time for everything. Don't worry. How did they come? Who are they? Now, let's follow it bit by bit. The first set of saboteurs were groomed by the British government to take their place after they have gone in the so-called independent era. Group of God know how many years they are. They said Nnamdi Azikiwe is there. They said Obafemi Awolowo is there. And Tafawa Balewa is there. Let's stop with that three. And they said these three people confronted Britain. The voice that were being heard was the voice of Nnamdi Azikiwe. Britain, you have tried. Other colonial terrorists have left Africa. Allow Biafrans, Nigerians to be. British said, no, we are not done. We need oil. They said, yes, you can take oil. Britain controlled almost 55% of oil in Biafra land, more than the so-called Nigeria, not to talk of Biafra. And Britain say, oh, so you want us to go, right? They say, yes. And British government, what did they do? They went behind and they called Tafawa Balewa and say, see this Igbo man, they are very wise. If you don't do the needful, they will control you. They went to the Yorubas and they told the Yorubas, support the Fulanis. And then 10% is for you. But the Biafrans were not left out, because along the line, even though everything they have done at the initial stage was against the Biafran nation, Nnamdi Azikiwe compromised. He compromised. That is the beginning. And then, immediately after the British pretended to have left, they pick up the next group of saboteurs to train, to help them deliver, because they could not trust the first set of saboteurs. Among them was Gowon, Ogundikpe, of course, I will talk about Dim Chukwuemeka Odimegwu Ojukwu, among others. They went to train them in London. After their training, or while they were there in training, talk about people like Kaduna, Chukwuma Kaduna and Zogo, while they were there in training. Tafawa Balewa, Nnamdi Azikiwe, and Awolowo were running their show in Nigeria. There are many of them. But if you know the dispensation these people operate, you will know who they really are. But Tafawa Balewa have a different agenda. And he said that when Chukwuma Zogo saw the northernization policy and agenda against the Nigerian people, most especially the Yoruba people, those of them terrorists being trained in Britain to continue the British occupation in West Africa, decided to say, no, we are one Nigeria. We must remain one Nigeria. That was what led to the death of Tafawa Balewa. These are the things they don't tell you. And this helped to poison the Fulanis the more. But Hausa paid dearly for it. And Hausa is still paying today. And then the next group of saboteurs, after this second one now, the third group of saboteurs is the one that gives birth to people like T.Y. Danjuma. Adekule, the one they call Red Scorpion. We begin to hear of Ifa Jonah. This is another group of contractors, mercenary. Because when Lugard died, when it was no longer conducive for them to come out openly, they now introduce caretaker. That is where you begin to see the like of Babangida, the like of late Buhari, the like of late Yaradua, the like of Olusegun Obasanjo, the like of what do you call him? David Mark, and so many of them. They groom them. They are the war criminals. They can hide now, but you must know who they are. These people are going on percentage. Their interest can never be for our people. They took over power. They brought war. Ojukwu saw this evil and disassociate with them. They collude according to T.Y. Danjuma. They conspired against Ojukwu. And then they came for us. But 3 years, Ojukwu and good Biafrans hold the ground. And then after the war, Biafran nation seems weakened. But the contract of saboteur must continue. And so they re-improvise. They re-improvise and they build certain group of evil men you see today. Kwankwaso, Erufai, Ken Saruwiwa, Adakaburu, Edwin Clark. So many of them. So many of them. If you don't like what I'm saying, go and jump inside well. Elechi Martin, Obiwale. They were all properly groomed saboteurs. Most of you do not know. Cross River State have been taken already. Cross River State have been taken already. May God help us. But I'm happy it's not too late. You must know the origin of all these saboteurs. And then you are being sent to don't mention our people are not there. Is it not? How can you call it? Don't you know it's our warlord? You are very hopeless. Because the suffering of your people has just begun. They groom them. They go to Abuja. They compensate them. They settle them. And you begin to wonder, how can the same group of people be ruling this country? Since independence to today, the same group of people are ruling this country. But there is a shift in dispensation already. Because all of them now are worn out old cargoes. Old men. It's unbelievable. Some of them took over power when they were 6 years. Don't you know that British government signed document with saboteurs at the age of 6, 3, and 4 years? Today they will celebrate 75 years birthday. Next 3 years they will celebrate 70 years old birthday. But in their mind they are deceiving us. But they are dying on a daily basis. They are fizzling out. They know they don't have enough time. They have prepared those who will take over from them. They are the ones we are fighting today. Make no mistake about it. It's Erufai. Who is Erufai? It's Kwankwaso. Who is Kwankwaso? It's Roger Sokorocha. Who is Roger Sokorocha? It's Edwin Clark, to founding father. Who are these people? It's Nyangodo. These are the new breed of contractors, saboteurs. Their children will become relevant. They will rule our children as far as they betray us. Immediately after the war, Obiwale went to Abuja and said, we betrayed Biafra. That way might control our resources. Meet your own part of the bargain. It was murdered and set up. Go and ask Ikwere people now. They say it's a Che woman. A Che woman killed him. You think Obiwale is stupid? They made mistake. It was too late. They didn't have enough time to correct it. Adakaboro made the first move. I am here for resource control. He was hunted down. For a long time, they say, Isibo da killer, Adakaboro, Isibo da killer. Where did they give to him? They just dedicated about 3 square meters of land, put a statue. Hey, Adakaburu, that is his own. Kesaruwa confronted them. They call it right of being. Because they knew the truth. It was too late for all of them. No Biafran youth should make mistake or allow these people to continue ruling us. And when Elechi Martin discovered this, the guy man game, he moved back. Go and look at almost all the land within that Rupako Aziz. Elechi Martin sold all of them. I think he's dead now. No, don't say it, don't say it. You must know. Who are these people? The same cabals, the same cabals. The difference is that the Yoruba saboteurs and the Biafra saboteur choose to become slave to the Fulanis. Now watch all the people who have ruled Nigeria. No single Hausa. All of them are Fulanis. Then you begin to understand what their plans are. Now these people are old. They spend more of their time sleeping. They have some young people they are using to terrorize us. And when they stay in their ivory towers built with gold, diamond and other precious stone. They look at us from afar and they say they can't do anything. We will kill them. We will mesmerize them. We will jail them. We will intimidate them. As you are listening to me, Biafra, just check the magnitude. Just check the capacity. Just check the level of people that are being mesmerized and fooled around the globe. How many of them? Do we name them? Look at what they are doing to all of us. But we know who they are. They have people who will manage the power till their children is ready to take over. These are the breed of saboteurs. And then people like Nayanwodo, we hold the line for them. Roger Sukurocha has fallen out of favor. If not, his daughter-in-law was going to hold the line for Ruda's children. Kwankwaso Buhari children, late Buhari, all their children are working in the central bank already. Impoverishing us the more, so their children can have absolute control over us. Soludo said today that they are going to remove more importation rights from forestry. There will be no more importation of food. But the idea is to create more poverty. Check why you are misbehaving. You are a hungry man. The reason why you allow yourself to become saboteur is because you are hungry. That is why our leaders say poor men don't do freedom fighting. But there are two kinds of poor men. Some people are poor because they don't have the visible cash. But some people are poor because their spirit is wretched. With everything they have, they are greedy and they can never be satisfied. These are the real poor people. Today they are impoverishing us. With all these things we are saying, let them wake up tomorrow and say, oh, we are going to do election. Come and take 2 naira. You will go. That is how low they have reduced us to. You will even vote for your enemy. It will amaze you that if a Boko Haram man now come out in Biafra land and say, vote for me for president, you will see people from Agatu will vote for him. You will see people from Nimbo will vote for him. You will see people from Udi will vote for him. You will see people from Bayelsa, they just massacre recently, will vote for him. You will see Ogoni people will vote for him. Who are these people? Now let me tell you, if we don't stop them, you have no idea what their children is going to do to our children. Because you are not grooming your children to hate these people, but they are certainly grooming their children to hate you. These are children of poor, wretched men who go to wherever they are by betraying both of us. How many of them teach their children about oneness? No. They tell their children, you are born to rule. Rule them with a fist of iron. Rule them. And you're pretending you don't know who they are. I was driving one day in Port Harcourt around Presidential. And the hold up there was these beggars on the road. And then there was another man in the jeep with his son. And the beggar came towards the door where the son, the passenger side, and was begging the man for alms. The man did not do anything. But the son of that man looked at that beggar, wind down, and pushed him away from the car. The man parked at the middle of the road there. He came down and brought his son down. He yelled at his son so bitterly and said to the son, look at this boy you are pushing out of this car. Do you think you are better than him? The difference is that you have a father to take care of you. And this one don't have. He quarried his son and put him back in the car. And they drove away. That is a father. But these people train their children to overrun us. They tell their children, use army to kill them. And then there are selected few army who are doing their job. Can anybody tell me why Brutai can be the chief of army staff? Can anybody actually tell me, give me genuine reason why Oneye should be, is it Oneye or Tanko should be the Chief Justice of Nigeria? Can anybody tell me why they are still dragging about Buhari certificate? Can anybody tell me why Nigeria have been debating for almost 5 years just to show us Buhari certificate? Can anybody tell me why they will come out and be publicizing the polite treatment and hospitality we show to Iko Ekerimadu when we are not started? Can anybody tell me why Fulani herdsmen has not been stopped? Why there is no python dance in Fulani herdsmen where Boko Haram is? Can somebody please explain to me why they refuse to allow our land to be developed, and then there are people who are telling us that they are our elite? Can somebody please explain to me why all their children school in diaspora and you expect them that they will have built a school here in Biafra land? Can somebody explain to me why they constantly fly to go for medical checkup? Can somebody tell me, please? And now you see the light. They will not stop. And if we don't stop them, they will undo us. But the Fulanis and the British government will undo them in the end. But whether they undo them or not, we must rise and stop them. Nobody will fight this battle for us if we don't fight it. Forget about who they are. Forget about what you think they are. Examine yourself and look at these people and tell me where they will run to. This is the time. The one who said they are going to fight, get ready. It will get to your children. You will all be orphans. Your children, in fact, your children won't be orphans because they will not be there. Stop deceiving yourself. Yeah, this is our one Nigeria. Nobody can talk about it. Negotiation of one Nigeria is not negotiable. Territorial integrity cannot be territorial. We have to remain one Nigeria. God give us one Nigeria. Our one Nigeria must not be tampered with. Nobody fight against our one Nigeria. We are defended to here to broadcast one Nigeria. Thunder fire all of you. Thunder fire all of you. Because it has already begun. But we told Equirimado, go home and eat yam. Go home and eat yam. And look at how they are pushing it. Your children will receive slap. And the rest of their life, they will spend it in coma. We know what you people are. We know who you people are. There is no way you meet in Nyangodo. He tells you how he served Yoruba. He opened every of his speech, how he served Yoruba. And he ended by telling you that if you move for Biafra, I will sabotage you. Go and meet Edwin Clark. He will tell you how Hausa have been doing very well. Are you going to meet the governors? They will tell you that it is the Fulani herdsman who is protecting our land. Go and meet Asari Dokubo. He will tell you he's a high in the morning, fellow Biafra in the evening. Go and watch and find out who these people are. The genuine ones are gone. Some actually betrayed their people out of ignorance, but they were murdered. But these trending ones, who are they? Who are they? If Hausa people don't go after Kwankwaso and El-Rufai, may God have mercy on them. If Yoruba don't get rid of people like Tinubu, may God have mercy upon them. If Biafrans don't go after all these so-called governors, senator, politicians, all these monarchs who have soiled their hand, all these founding father, intellectual, hopeless people in America, may God have mercy on you. They are everywhere. You want to make a beast out of us. This uprising will bring out the beast in us. Nobody's saying anything now. But then there are many countries who are beneficiary, feeding from the misery of our people, waiting to snuff us out. These tiny Biafrans, we are waiting for all of you. Please stop issuing visa to Nigerian leaders. They need to lead us here. We know what they want. We won't give them that privilege. But make no mistake about it. If we do not stop them, they will stop the next generation of our people. Have you ever imagined why somebody will come out and tell you that I'm a president? Every state in Nigeria must give land to foreigners. Have you ever imagined who these people are? And then Britain, who is actually the inventor, the masterminder of this atrocity, and he knows crime against humanity. They are drinking wine now. Have you ever wondered why all the first pioneering president of almost all the country in Africa, all of them are saboteurs? The one who wake up and try to defend their land, they kill them and they call them terrorists. Have you ever wondered why? Dear friends, this is the beginning of this journey. A lot of things are going on. Don't pretend you do not know. It's a shame and a disgrace that many people think they can shut us down. No, the Nigerians should not take it. Now, let me tell you, Fulanis, they have gathered themselves. They want to come to Iriji, and it doesn't matter who is coming. They must come with AK-47. They must do Operation Python dance for Iriji. But you should be ashamed of yourself as a Biafra. How many of Yoruba culture do they celebrate in London? How many of Fulani culture do they celebrate in Saudi Arabia? Then you have to reason. We know who all of you are. And believe me, repent while you have the time. Stop fooling yourself. Biafrans, watch what these people are doing. Is it not enough to stop them? Most of you don't know that more than 70% of hotel in Enugu belong to this man they call Ike Kurimado. Look at Rogers Okorocha building swimming pool inside his bedroom. Who are these people? Who are these people? We must fight to the end. We must fight to the finish. We must fight till there is no one else to fight. We must fight till our freedom is totally given to us. We must fight. But the fight has not started already. Our leaders say this is the time we leave the door open, that the enemy may show themselves. And honestly, they are showing themselves. And we are very happy about it. Biafrans, wake up. The fight has just begun. Like I said, we must fight it to the end and to the finish. I'll be back in a minute.
Do you know that since 1914 to date, up to 15 million Biafrans has been killed and massacred by the Islamic Republic of Nigeria? And do you know that Nigeria is a zoo, a creation of a white man, and it has expired? We must fight to the end. I know the truth. Now we must win this battle. And no surrender. Yes, we be dying, now we be crying. That's the freedom all we need. To go Ike Abiyama can save us. Cause the children call on you. Biafra must still be free from bondage. Biafra must still be free from killings. Biafra must still be free from Nigeria. Biafra must still be free from slavery. Our Father in heaven, hallowed be thy name. May thy kingdom come on earth, O Biafra. The time is now, all you fight on you formidable soldiers. I can see the lights at the end of the tunnel. Victory is sure, no giving up, we are marching to the promised land. All you say no to one Nigeria. All you say no to pretend. All you say no to divide and rule. We say no to South. Listen, Nigeria, jaga, everything's scatter. My people suffering and dying, so mess through my heart. Yoruba, Hausa, Boko Haram killing us. Every day we be dying like a slaves. Give me freedom, want to freedom. Wanna be free like the birds in the sky. Biafrans all over the world they cry. Now we calling, rescue us to Koki Kabyama. We must fight to the end. I know the truth. Now we must win this battle. And no surrender. Biafra must still be free, 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 free from bondage. Biafra must still be free, 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 free from Nigeria. It's time for revolution, for the land of the rising sun. It's time for revolution, for the nation of Biafra. It's time for revolution, for the land of the rising sun. It's time for revolution, for the nation of Biafra. We must fight to the end and know the truth. Now we must win this battle and no surrender. Biafra must still be free, 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 free from bondage. Biafra must still be free, 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 free from killings. Biafra must still be free, 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 free from Nigeria. Biafra must still be free, 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 free from slavery. Cause we be dying and we be crying. Biafra freedom all we need. You put the Abiama can save us. Cause your children call on you. Biafra must still be free. Biafra must still be free, 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 free from bondage. Biafra must still be free, 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 free from killing.
Yes, let nobody deceive you. The greatest fight we have to fight in this struggle, we have done that already. We fight so hard. We fight so hard to do what? To make sure that Biafra is restored. We fight so hard to make sure that our people know who they are. We fight so hard. We fight so hard to make sure that our people are saved. We continue fighting until we get the Biafra. And for those who are parading themselves, for those who want you to think they are anything, so that we become afraid, you get ready. Because they don't know how we are going to visit them. But certainly, we will pay them homage. All of them, they dare us, we dare them. They challenge us, we challenge them. You are Biafran, you are still on the fence. You better take your side now. This is a fight, a generational fight. We either gone as a people, or we begin to exist after today. Our lines are open, and you are free to call in. Our WhatsApp line is 070-815-45642. Our WhatsApp line is 070-815-45642. Our direct line is 081-221-52971. A special number for the female is 081-288-58614. Caller on the line, are you there? Caller on the line.
I'm there. Can I thank you, George Onyibe?
Good evening. Go ahead, please.
This is for Google. Hello.
Yes, go ahead, please. The world is listening.
Yeah, George Onyibe, this is for Google. I have been trying to get you for a very long time. Although I'm in the other side of the Biafran struggle, we are in the internet fighting the white people and they're fighting Yoruba people as well and the Fulani people. I am very impressed with what you're doing. I want you to keep on doing what you're doing. I just want unity with every effort in which we all are doing. People shouldn't castigate each other. Yeah? The enemies, we can identify them and we will deal with them.
Of course.
But you in particular, I want to praise you particularly because I'm from Anioma as well. I'm from Akupibo. You know the politicians we go in Anioma, all of them are criminals. You know all of them.
All of them.
All of them.
It's turn by turn.
All of them are criminal. Let me give you a story. You know Onyidoris. I never knew that Onyidoris is from Akupibo. I was born and bred in Akupibo. You see? When I then write a letter, send a message to somebody, I think I see a post and I reply that post. People were praising Onyidoris. And I said to them, who don't care about bleaching Bubu Yaya? Onyidoris responded to me. It is now I realize that Onyidoris is the one responsible for bringing Fulani people. Judge Onyibe, as I'm finishing making this call, go to Akupibo, you see that Fulani people are camping there. There is no electricity in Akupibo. The electricity there is the one we contributed about 20 years ago. But in Akupibo, the heartland of Igbo land, is where Fulani people are camping. And Fulani people are there with electricity, raping our women. Obi of Akupibo, I challenge you, you know me. Obi of Akupibo never said him. Onyidoris, how come Fulani people in Akupibo? And if I talk in internet, people will destroy me. I don't have nobody. I asked for 300 men in Anioma. Let's pick Fulani people one by one and kick them out. Nobody is coming out. You know what they're doing? They're speaking English. I'm tired of these people. Yeah? You know, including the bishop. You know, Bishop Buji is my brother. I'm going to finish this man. He's old. I'm going to finish him. Judge Onyibe, if you know my deal to support Biafra on your own side, but I'm on the other side, give it to me, I will pay. Yeah? You see all these politicians since 1960 to today. In Anioma, they make us poor. That is why our mainland Igbo are more richer than us. Because Anioma people
they have finished us. They have finished us.
They are speaking English.
They have finished us. And our people cannot see it. That is why when we stay here, we are saying Igbo. May God have mercy.
That is why foreign people can come to Asaba and slaughter people. Slaughter people in Asaba. And yet, this man call what do you call Soludo how federal post. What do you call him? What is her name?
The
one that is minister of. No, the one, you know, the lady. You know the one from United Nations or minister of United Nations Economic something. What do you call her? I forgot her name. The one who wanted to be Atiku's vice president. You know her name. She's from outside. Yeah. I can't remember her name anymore. I said, when I tested them, I said to them, what have you people done for us? In Anioma, tell me one thing you've done. We are the poorest in the whole of Igbo land. If a Fulani man get a post, she appoints all their own people, including people from other African countries to come and rule over you. And when I talk, they shut me down. The internet. I say, I don't blame you. I know that Fulani have been having sex with cattle. They find cattle. They destroy your brain. Only one thing you got is speaking English. Keep speaking English. But one thing is clear. You don't have job. And that is job is what Biafra is giving you. Judge Onyibe, this is my number. Ogogo is my name. Yeah, I may not be a member of IPOB, but we are heading for Biafra. Biafra or death. Text me my bill, I will pay with this number. Yeah? And I tell you, stay where you are because we support you even though we don't call you. Yeah, somebody like me or Ogogo from Akupibo. Yeah, anybody listen, I'm from Akupibo. You know, Shimiri North. Bishop Buji don't know me, but he knows my father. I'm going to deal with Bishop Buji because he have done terrible things. You know, Bishop Buji of Enugu Diocese. I'm going to teach him a lesson. We are here to develop our land, whether they like it or not. And our land is not for sale. It belongs to the indigenous people. Judge Onyibe, thank you very much. Yeah.
Thank you. We must continue. People will not understand what we are saying. There are certain things we just being careful not to say it. But in the end, we will tell you this truth. When we are talking, honestly, there are a lot of things about our place that people need to understand. Bende State is very wide people. The population of Niger Delta is threatened. People don't understand. Now they are taking gradually to wipe away the people in the southeast. Let me tell you, when the Igbos are gone, they will blow us away. When we are fighting, and I will do this one, the worst demon are in Niger Delta, but your own is safe. Your own is small. Who are these people? Who are these people? They pick some people among us and they preside over a generation and they want to hand over to their children, and we'll be looking at them. Let me tell you, every community in Delta, in Bende State, Niger Delta, every community in Niger Delta, their population have been dwindled already. We are threatened more than you can imagine. We are speaking English. You see, we are Who are these people? Then there are somebody, hey, we are going to Ligi, we must to Ligi. Thunder will fire all of you. You don't know what is coming for you. Are you there, caller on WhatsApp?
Yes, I'm here. Onyibe.
Go ahead, please. Good evening from here.
Yeah, Onyibe, good evening. May God bless you. And may God bless our leader. That room and those bless all of us. And keep all of us alive until we restore Biafra in our time. In Jesus' mighty name I pray. Amen. Onyibe. Well, what pushes me to call this night is because sometimes I say I will try to control myself, not to call, but sometimes I cannot endure it. The reason for calling this night is based on there's one Yoruba media I'm watching in the morning. I think they say this is Your View television, those 4 years that is making analyst. Then when they bring this matter, the kind of anger in one of gear there, there's one gear there. So what he's talking about, how he's praising Ekwemado and how he's comparing Biafra in Germany. I wrote her name. He said her name is Obiajuru Obo. Obiajuru Obo is the name of that gear. I wrote her name here because there's some things I can forgive, but I cannot forget. I wrote her name because when Biafra come, I must locate that girl wherever she is. I remember what she did today for her, because I think she's one of them that born in Lagos. Those people that are born in Lagos, they don't know if they are Igbo or Yorubas. If you see the kind of anger is in this girl, if this girl have this kind of anger, the day 27 girls died, you know what she says? She says a whole senator. A whole senator.
But who are they senatoring? Who are they senatoring?
Wait,
who are these people?
Let me tell you what she says. She said a whole senator Ekwemado that we in Germany, these people in Germany, disgrace, attack him when he's on his way to occasion, and the German police refuse to arrest him. This and that. Blah, blah, blah. I say, if this girl that we have spoiled the image of Nigeria, that we have spoiled the Nigerian prestige, that we have put shit to Nigerian prestige, I begin to think, supposing I see this girl very close, I could have asked her when 27 girls die in the Mediterranean Sea, and the whole world is calling this your senators and this your elect president, governors, and so on to come and carry their body of their citizen, and they keep mood. and the whole world begin to call and give condolence after at last the Italian government carried the 27 bodies of those bodies, and they buried those bodies in non-state graves. This is where they buried them, and they are still there till today. And till today, this so-called senator this girl is fighting for did not ask for them. So all this time, every day, you will hear that there is a Nigeria killed in the street of South Africa. There is a Nigeria killed in the street of China. There is a Nigeria killed in Indonesia, in Vietnam. There is no day in the world there is no 5 or 6 Nigeria killed around the world, and you can never hear any of them, both the embassy ambassador or both the president, both the senator. They can never ask, they can never say anything, and this is not spoiling the image of Nigeria. Only that the IPO people go to protest to so-called Ekweremadu. If you see the anger in this girl that we insulted her, that is supposed to arrest her for all of us. But you know what? Let me tell you, my brother and Biafrans, those people there, they are talking like people who is putting food in the bottom. You know that place, Trump called it shithole, and that place is uglier than shithole. They think that German is a shithole. Here I'm living in Switzerland. I'm living in the border between Germany and France. I'm living in Switzerland, but where I'm buying something is in Germany or France. This is where I'm living. So here, everybody is 50-50. If you enter bus here to go to work in the morning, a president of this country will enter the same bus with you and sit in the same bus, close to your chair. You don't even know that he's your president. If you don't know him, your governor will enter the same bus with you, going to work with you. You can see your governor in the park where you come to look around. He will stay there looking around with you or playing football in the park with you. This is how it works here. Nobody knows who is rich and who is not rich. So they are angry that we insulted the Kurma, but those police don't even know. Police, you see, all of us, they are the same people as African people.
But all these people, when they see politicians from Africa, they know they are seeing potential criminals. There is no European country that have regard for any black politician. They know they are potential criminals because the people who agree to loot their people, impoverish their people, and go and invest it in their land are not normal. They know. This is where they will lose the battle.
No.
Before we
let's stop. When the police come, the police think that all those people there are the same Africans that are living in their land. Until one of us use German language in Dutch, tell the police that this is one of the thieves that rooted the money from Biafra land, that he root the money for development for years and run away, that is going around in Europe, in America, investing the money, using the money for small prostitutes around. And today we are fortunate to see him here, and we are demonstrating against him.
That is
what the person speak.
That is
this
just
is what the person speak in Dutch with police, but the man don't understand Dutch. Even those people that he said that those people should be arrested and bring home, all of them are German national. They have German passport. They are German citizens. All those people there. So even if police want to arrest, and Kuremad is the one they will arrest because they don't know who Kuremad is. They cannot arrest their citizens, their nationality. It's like me now. The day Kuremad will enter here, I will go face to face and hook him and call police by myself. I will put him in the cell.
All of them.
I will put him in the cell. I myself hope a Kuremadu, and I will make sure I give her wound until police come. I will put him in the cell until the government come. We will make the case here in Switzerland. Those people never see anything. They say why police did not arrest us. The police arrest me here. Thank you and God bless you. Thank you and God bless you. Bye for now.
There is a way they behave. People should be appreciative of the single fact that our leader is a gentleman. Mazen Nandekano is such a gentleman. Being in control of his emotion, knowing what to do at the right time and doing them at the right time. If it is some people like us that can lose control, thunder for don't fire all of us. Let's do a scatter once and for all. But of course, you people pray. when people call and say, give us order, we know the implication. When you hear somebody saying, give us order, it's not because we are coward or we don't know what to do. Because when we start this thing, this drum, this music, you people are beating the drum. When the dance starts, I hope you people are ready. He can hear you saying, oh, how can they insult his eminent? Ekweremadu, his lordship. So does Ekweremadu have 4 brokers? All those people they are killing, Fulani herdsmen are killing in the name of Python dance. Why are you not talking about them? Don't worry anyway. Caller on the line, are you there?
Yeah, good evening,
Good evening. Is that a woman?
Hello?
Is that a woman on the line?
Emmanuel on the line.
No, Emmanuel, that is female line. Do not call the female line, please. Are you there, caller on the line?
Good evening, sir.
Good evening. Go ahead, please.
Mother, thank you for your tenacity, your good work towards the restoration of Biafra. My name is Mazi Okandu Ezonye. I'm from Umuzike, in Olu province, Biafra land. But I call him from Aba province, Omumaru precisely. Mazi, about these saboteurs that are made in our midst. I mean, our leaders say that the vultures are congregating, the saboteurs are rising, and we're beginning to identify them. And we're dealing with them. This is the time to deal to our saboteurs. You know, as you rightly say, there's a time people are not saying anything. Now we are saying, they say IPOB, every that day is making
every day we are talking. Now we want to take care of them now. We have not even, it's just, and now they are just, hey, don't worry. We told them it's a gradual process. There were times we were not talking. They say, nobody is talking. Now we start talking. They are not saying, they are always talking. Now you want to enter, welcome. After this one now, they begin to hear ta. And then they will say, oh, these people, any small thing they are shooting. Fulani thinks they have monopoly over those things now. We shall see anyway. Go ahead, please.
What happened to Ekwemadu is just a child's play. I wonder what will happen.
But the last time I checked, nothing happened to him. They only say, Oga, go home and eat yam. Germans don't eat yam, they eat porero. They don't eat yam. Is it porero or potato?
All of them are criminals. They have their kids in abroad. If they have something, they fly to abroad. If they want to go to Enugu or Abuja, they fly to. Can you know that this Abia state, oil producing state, but people are going there with a bike. And they think we are going to do this people with a good eye. How about we fire all of them? Those who said that he's in command. Those who said that he's in command. This is the command. Our leader has given order. Anywhere I see this criminal politician, I attack them, kill them.
Thank you very much.
I remember your humble servant. Thank you for being my God.
My brother. Can you hear me? Call on WhatsApp. Call on WhatsApp. Are you there? Call on WhatsApp. Are you there?
Yes, I'm here, sir.
Go ahead, please.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Good evening, fellow Biafrans. Good morning, good night, depending on your time zone. Good evening, Mazi George Onyibe. God will bless you for the great job what you do for us and you and your family. God will bless our Amadike, the honorable one of Biafra land, where they say no retreat, no surrender. So we will fight to the end. Our able deputy leader, Mazi Shimefo, and IPOB worldwide. God will bless you for the mighty job one and all they do for us. My fellow Biafrans, so how to wait our African left they talk this evening. Man, these people they don't really dare with us so much to the extent that say if we they reason the matter, if they be like saying everything you're sick. Nah. After the preaching this evening, when you preach to us, we didn't a question we're supposed to really ask ourselves. Who are these people? Who are these people?
Who them be? Who make them senator? Who make them our spokesman?
How long? These people don't hold us captive. They hold our father captive. They won't see hold. They don't see all captive.
Then don't hold us now. Now then they prepare to take unto our children.
Who are these people? How long are we going to keep silent? How long will our people keep fooling themselves? How long will we continue to they pretend like nothing they happen? Our people when they for diaspora, when they live on another man's land, they enjoy everything. Then they see they open their mouth, they talk rubbish, they commit rubbish. How long will we continue to be foolish like this? Mazi, you talk and you say, Yoruba politician, Abia, you talk and just now say they are all even better small.
10%.
Our politicians, they're very foolish.
Then take 10%.
Now they
Develop
put us
their
for this mess. What would they to their soul? Are they going to live on this planet Earth forever? These people, they won't live on this planet Earth forever. We not secure position, give una children. So the poor will continue to remain poor. None of us when they for data say that they talk again. They don't leave us for a very big shit. For a very big shit. You go see people wake up for data say, you say they not be watching, they not be watching, they be this one, they be that one.
My sister,
Which Congress would be?
You see those of us where they say we be Niger Delta,
now very
they
tough
don't
for a
finish
very
us.
big alarm. Everywhere under siege. Fulani sees put everywhere under siege. Nigeria army put everywhere under siege. Our people see they raise their man like pressman dog because they work 7 jobs, work 8 jobs. Because they don't there for Europe for how many years? They don't acquire for another man land. They consider that their hotel where they build for home. They consider that their small company where they get for home. Which kind of people be this one? We not get home again. We not get any place to call our own again. Asari say na him be Asari. Ike Clark say na him be Ike Clark. Edwin Clark say na him be Edwin Clark. Ohanes they say na him. Which kind of people? Which need that these people come from? My fellow Biafrans, the only last hope left for us now Biafra. If you sit down for that place, they think otherwise, or you they listen to what you they see for social media, you they see say these people they show us, they treat us with so much brutality. They don't even care about how we they feel. They don't care about the picture when they show to the world. They don't care about you. They don't care about you. They don't care about your welfare. Do not have one single pity for these people. Anytime you come across these people, don't have any pity for them. Because our life is in our hand, our destiny is in our hand. The destiny of the next generation is in our hand. Only us. Now go fit do this job. Only us. If we go lose God, our case go there even worse than what they happen for every other people when they don't do. They don't lose God. Give people when we say they don't take over their land. These people are not only coming to take over our land. They are coming to conquer us. Conquer. Fellow Biafrans, you were there for diaspora. When you never wake up, do the needful. Before the thunder, when you go strike for 7 days, may not go strike you dead for that place where you there. So, because that Britain where you enjoy, so now people fight food. France where you enjoy, so now people fight food. Pity our people where they back home. Pity them. Pity them. They are not getting it easy. How much they send, they go out. Now that they want ban food when they break out. How much you want send go out when they want to buy food? If these people die for hunger, or they die for one sickness, or they die for python dance, which people you call they suffer for abroad? Let's do the needful. Together we go fit win. Together we go fit conquer. Together we go fit liberate ourselves.
We must
anybody
win.
Not drop body go back. We need each other more than ever now. Let's single these people out and deal with them.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
We must continue. Are you there, caller on the line?
Hello. Yes, good evening, sir. Mazi Onyibe.
Yes. Is that a man or a woman? Mama. I just want to confirm. Go ahead, please.
I am very grateful for this evening to be on the line to speak to the whole world about the situation that is at hand right now. I thank God so much because we are Biafrans. And behold, the land of Biafra will rise up against all the politicians. The land of Biafra will rise up against the fools who made themselves senators above our heads because nobody has given them the rules to lead us. Whatsoever they have planned against us in this very struggle, they will eat from it. Right now, Ekweremadu or whatever they call him, I don't care about who he is. We only kiss him. Nothing more, nothing less. We just kiss him. Nothing more, nothing less. And he's training on the internet. May God punish every man, every woman. Ekweremadu is wrong. May thunder fire, Mamado have fired the person. May the generation of that person remain like Ekwuremadu's generation. May the generation of that person remain like the generations of Nigerians. May thunder, Mamado have one is struck them dead. Because they have provoked us. Why should an old man like him take the tradition of his people to go and sell to Germany? Who is this man? Who is this fool to take his own bride to go and sell over there? He will never know peace. And other people among them will never know peace. What our people have done in Germany is what we have been expecting our people over this place to do. And they are playing Yankee Panky, kissing the government of Nigeria. A day has come, and that day is now. They are going to suffer. May God punish all of them from their generation to generation. May all the senators that have been urinating in the grave of our people be destroyed. May the death of our people, the innocent children, get up and swallow them. May the ground of Biafra arise and destroy them. May they know no peace. May the air be against them. The water they drink be against them. The food they drink be against them. May God destroy them. May their generation be cursed forever. Because they don't want Biafra to exist. Imagine how Fulani has been raping people, destroying people. All these fools call themselves media. They cannot say a word. The pastors themselves, it is high time. They are going to visit pastors. Their wives will be raped before them. Their wives will be raped before them. Their daughters will be raped before them. Because they have kept silence over people's children. Because these children's blood is crying, so shall they remain. They will also fight the blood of our people. In fact, I am angry this evening. Any man, any woman who don't want Biafra to know peace, they will not know peace. Oh yeah, Senator Ongwa, go abroad. Governor Songwa, go abroad. We will kiss you. Biafrans will kiss you. We are going to kiss you and baptize you. The Chukwu Okike Abiyama, the creator of the heavens and the earth, may he protect you. Protect your generation. This evening, I don't have much to say. But I say, whosoever that is pleased with Nigerians shall remain as a curse like Nigerians. And so shall it be. I am one from Ume James Zone 2. And my coordinator is Maduka Naya. And his deputy. May Chukwu Okike Abiyama bless them. Protect them. Give them long life. In fact, I have one song to sing for you, my dear brother. Onyibe, nyere maka. Nyere maka. Nyere maka. May your days be like tomorrow that has no end. In Chukwu Okike Abiyama's name. You say?
We must continue. Our people must remain focused. There is time for everything. This journey started, nobody is saying anything. Nobody is saying anything. Yes, we agree. And all of a sudden, people are saying, they are not saying, always saying. Say it's okay. And now we want to show hospitality. They are saying, how can they give him egg to eat? Don't they know he's a senator? They're supposed to give him a kafrashi, or what do they eat there? Ndioshi. Don't worry. Very soon. In fact, ELG is almost winding up. Please, you people, come on time. Come and RG. Come and RG everywhere. Please. Very important. We are asking you, telling you what to do.
Biafra's Got Talent. Exclusive.
Oh la 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 la, passing up the cano. Put your before. I see what up the cano. Not the cano. I see what you before.
Mazinamdi Kano, Mohamadike, Odogwana Barisuwan, na Biafra land. Mazucheme for the chicken, Ijikofo, Ojo Fogana,
Ucheme for Okobiama, Olumekelegi, BG Tekelegi, Biafrans got talent, Tekelegi. Isuru keme, everywhere put our own way, no nyere masi Africano.
Ucheme for I say I see Ucheme
When I see your consistency, I feel much relief, cause Biafrans really believed in you. And your commitment over our motherland, that is our only strength. Nkamere, IPOB1, Anasio, Anasio.
When I was arrested, I was in detention. He had to struggle for 2 years accounting. No matter the intimidation, if we ran up again, we could be Jama for your job. Mobula got in Benty on the bagging book. He may go be get the job, Makimi hanging the job, even okay to jump out.
Of course, very soon they will understand that we are not here to joke. Very soon they will get our message clear. Call on WhatsApp, are you there? Call on WhatsApp, are you still there? Call on WhatsApp. Of course, we must continue. Very soon they will understand that we are not here to joke. They will understand our message is clear. Nothing more, nothing less. Call on WhatsApp, are you there? Call on WhatsApp. Call on WhatsApp, are you there? Call on the line, are you there? Call on the line. Go ahead, please.
Hello, sir.
Good evening from here. Mark1. Go ahead.
Oh, Nena, which on Vincent, River State, residing in Aba, Omedeke Unit 1. I don't have much to say this night. According to our brother that said somebody was saying bitterly concerning what they did to Ekuremadu. The answer to that person